Now that we got our CPU installed, the next thing that we want to install is the CPU cooler, also known as the heatsink or just a basic cooler. So what came in my box are these two parts. These are for Intel motherboards. We got an AMD, so we don't need that. What we do need though is this, the only other thing that came in here, and this is I call it heatsink grease. People call it thermal grease. Go ahead and tear this open. I don't need to show you guys how to tear it open. You guys probably figure that out. And what we're going to want to do is apply it right here. So apply it right there and spread it across just like that. And what this is going to do is make sure that once this touches your CPU, it's going to give you a nice, tight, cool connection, and it's going to make sure it stays cool. So go ahead and spread that on there, just like that. Now let me get rid of this. And we want to go ahead and place this down right here. Now there are two little clips and two little brackets on your motherboard. Go ahead and hang one clip on your motherboard just like that, and take the other clip. They're going to be, there we go, easy Bessie. Now our CPU cooler is locked in. Now this is different than an Intel motherboard. On an Intel motherboard there are 4 plugs on either side and buttons you press into, but on an AMD it has a built-in bracket. So that's how we do that. Again, clip it to one side, apply thermal grease, apply the thermal grease before, clip it to one side, hang it over to the other side, clip it in. And it actually was a lot tougher than I remember it being. So once we do that, we can go ahead and hook it up to our motherboard. Go ahead and take this off. And this little thing is our CPU plug for our CPU fan. Now there's going to be a little thing on your motherboard, and if you read it, it says CPU fan. So why don't you put A and B together? Go ahead and plug that baby in. Make sure you don't bend any pins, and it should plug in. Make sure this wire is out of the way. You actually might want to put your rubber band back on, which I'm going to do right now, just to make sure that nothing gets in the way of your fan. So now we install our CPU fan. We are ready to move on to the next component.